This is Off Track.
We are back. After months away, Off Track is here in Barcelona for the official W Series Preseason test event. For the top 8 drivers from last season, this represents an opportunity for them to reacquaint themselves with the cars and dust off some cobwebs ahead of the first race in Miami. But for the remaining 12 drivers, this is the last chance for them to secure one of only 10 available seats for the 2022 season.
Uh-oh, we're being recorded!
To retain the title was really special. I think it was hard pushed throughout the whole year, so to finally get it at the end really meant a lot.
And the helmet's tied up. She hasn't forgotten anything yet. She knows what she's doing.
There's going to be glitz and glamour on the series this year, with Caitlyn Jenner announcing that she's launched a new team, snatching Jamie Chadwick, W Series champion, and some driver in the process. Caitlyn Jenner, W Series team owner, how does that sound to you?
Having the opportunity to get involved with the W Series was just, when I started thinking about it, I just got so excited about it. And last night I was a hard time sleeping because I'm thinking, I can't wait for Miami.
And neither can we. So can you tell us why it was so important for you to get involved with W Series?
Over the last couple of years, I've kind of been in a unique situation, and I've really been doing everything I can to try to help women's sports. The W Series kind of fit right into what I was trying to do. Promote women in sports, promote women in racing, give women opportunities in sports, give women opportunity in racing. And I really think the next woman in Formula One is going to come from the W Series.
So last question to you, Jamie. You know, you've won the W Series twice now. Caitlyn obviously has some high ambitions to support you in your journey in W Series. So does that excite you even more about this season?
Yeah, definitely. Obviously, new team this year. Goal's the same, but it's great that I've got so much support from the team because I think, as Caitlyn said before, it's all about the team. There's so many people in the team, so to be in the right environment is going to be key, but I'm confident that that's going to be the case, and yeah, hopefully we can go for that third title together.
Fantastic. Well, I hope we'll be seeing you in Miami, Caitlyn.
I will be there, babe. Don't you worry. I plan on going to all the races and being there. I will be a very active team owner. And so yeah, I'm excited about the year to start. Yeah, let's get it on, Jamie.
Can't wait.
So my greatest inspiration has always been my dad. He has been racing in motorsports of any kind for all his life. He started with motorbikes and now he's racing in rallies, and hopefully someday I'll race with him in GTs or in prototypes or anything it is. Racing has always been in my life. My parents, they both have a company in motorsports, so all my life has always been related, and me racing is just a consequence and something that had to happen.
Hello and welcome to a brand new W Series off-track challenge. This one is called Gone in 60 Seconds. The point is they've got to get all their racing kit on, so in this case it means boots, gloves, balaclavas, helmets, hands devices, and get in the car as fast as possible. Do you think you can do that?
Probably not in 60 seconds. I like to take my time getting ready.
Well, the point here is to be as quick as possible, so please don't take your time, but you're the first one to do it, so you've got to set the bar high.
I will try my best.
Okay, Alice, so there is one little plot twist. For any item that's not properly put on, or even on at all, you get a 5-second time penalty. Bear that in mind. Do you think you're ready? In 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so you decided to go with the boots first.
Do I need to do them up?
I think that's, yeah, well, you need to be race ready. You need to be race ready. However you would go racing, that's how you need to be dressed. Okay, so she got both boots on. She's tied them up. Okay, she's going with the hands device on the neck first. It's a more tricky way to get the clips connected to the helmet, but she seems to be confident. Okay, so she's got the helmet on. Is she gonna forget the clips? No, she hasn't. And the helmet's tied up. She hasn't forgotten anything yet. She knows what she's doing. Okay. She's got first glove on, got the second glove on. She's got taking the steering wheel off first. That's a smart move. She's a tall girl, so come on. Struggle there a little bit. Okay, steering wheel on. Is it on? Okay, that's a 49.9 seconds for Alice Powell. Okay, Alice, well, you did a time of 49.98 seconds with no penalty seconds. I think that's a pretty good start. That was well beneath 60 seconds.
Got my foot caught on the halo. See, I told you I never usually rush.
Yeah, I did see you pretty much nailed everything until that moment where you got stuck, and it seemed like it took you a little while to get untangled there.
My foot couldn't work out what was going on.
Practice makes perfect. Thank you very much for joining us here.
Thank you.
While this week marks the dawn of some drivers' careers, for others, it's the next chapter after a dramatic second season to remember.
Starting the season off with a doubleheader in Red Bull Ring was of course tough physically and mentally.
Round one wasn't great for me. Yeah, we had some mechanical issues throughout the whole weekend, combined with an incident on lap one.
Oh, no, she's been hit! Jamie Chadwick's been hit!
It was good to get some points, but a bit frustrating as the weekend goes.
Austria was one of the tracks I was really looking forward to the most on the calendar last year, so to have a double header straight away at Austria and to start off with a win was really good.
Victory goes to Alice Powell!
We had a few races without any fans, and then in Silverstone it was fully packed.
A home Grand Prix is always special, but to be racing in such an amazing crowd, and the weather was good as well, and to top it off with a win was super special.
It was pretty hot in Hungary. I mean, driving-wise it was fine. It was probably the only track where tyre management came into play.
Bar qualifying was pretty tricky.
The moment we crashed, my engineer just told me that I'm currently on P1. It was hard, of course. I was lucky that nobody got injured and all of us drivers were walking away okay.
Shocking when I drove up past and saw bikes go on the floor and a car upside down, and yeah, I immediately came over the radio to find out if everyone was okay, but obviously at that time no one had any information.
Zandvoort in particular was a key one. Coming second to Alice in that race meant I lost the championship lead. We were obviously joint on points, but only by the count back of wins. So yeah, I mean, from my side, I wanted to extend it. I wanted to go into the last race with a bit of a buffer, which I wasn't able to do.
Zandvoort, yeah, I think was a big moment for the championship. It was also a fantastic race, obviously not just because of the result, but the incredible crowd that we had there as well. So I think, yeah, it was a big turning point.
Qualifying on pole was, something that I'm not going to forget for a very long time. I think it's shown me, what potential I have and others what potential I have.
After the final race, yeah, it was just absolutely gutted. So close, sort of yet so far. Obviously going in tied on points, to not get the championship in the end was super frustrating. Obviously, like I said, get another crack at it this year, but I think the grid's looking stronger this year, so I think it'll be even tougher.
To retain the title was really special. I think it was hard pushed throughout the whole year, so to finally get it at the end really meant a lot.
With only 8 drivers with a confirmed seat for Season 3, let's go find Dave Ryan to get the inside scoop on the new talent at the test this week. So Dave, we're here in a sunny Barcelona. We've got 20 drivers here with us, but only 8 drivers have confirmed seats. So can you tell me a little bit about what this test represents for you?
We're just giving them a run. Some of them have never driven one of these cars before. It's really having a look at them and just see how they perform. We'll see where we end up at the end of today.
This year's new talent group seems to be quite a lot younger. Is that part of your agenda for W Series and the drivers you want to see in the championship?
It's the evolution of the championship. We haven't been around long. Mm-hmm. So when we started, there was a fairly narrow pool of drivers to select from, existing drivers. Year on year, more and more younger drivers have taken up the mantle, if you see what I mean. I think we're seeing the fruits of that, and I think we'll see more and more of that going forward. I mean, Nuria Marti's looking pretty strong. She did very well last year, and she came on pretty well. Abby Pulling, as we saw in Kota, the last race, she was really in amongst it.
Absolutely.
So there are 2 who I think are tipped to take quite a few podiums this year. 8
drivers have a confirmed seat at the moment. Can you give us any hints as to who we can potentially see on the grid this year? No. Oh, Dave, come on. I came here for the inside scoop. Okay, well, I don't envy your job. I don't want to deliver that bad news, so I'll let you get back to it and go find out, who's going to get the cut.
We'll see what we come up with.
Okay, while Dave wouldn't give us the goss in Barcelona, I can now exclusively reveal the lineup for our new season. Here's how we're shaping up in 2022.
So that about wraps up testing here in Barcelona. But tune in next month for a special edition previewing the start of a new W Series season. See you then.